From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Great, set. Tiger swamp.
Hurts working in the pistol. Got his man at the 6. And he will score. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Jamal Agnew now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Ready?
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot!
The shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Sit hot!
Now Lamar, gonna hang on to it. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Raven first down.
I think this is something we're going to continue to see today, Mike, as this game goes along. They're going to make the defense make a decision. Do you want to account for the running back, or do you want to account for the quarterback? In this case, they choose the running back, and the quarterback makes them pay by picking up the first down.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3 and out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well.
Ready?
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. In motion comes Andrews. 2nd down, Jackson. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. A tough spot here. 3rd
Alpha, sit hot!
and
180! Sit hot!
Jackson up top again. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Sit hot!
Handoff, it's Henry. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Ronnie Stanley, the former 6th overall pick, guilty there.
Sit hot!
From the gun, Jackson. First down throw there is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready, shot. Ah, defense. Ready, shot.
Again, it's Jackson. This is intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Eagles are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll run the toss to Barkley. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan of the toss. Healthy game, and they pick up the first down.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. We are through 1. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. First and 10.
Great. Set.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Great. Set.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Quick slant into the hands of Smith. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others.
Great. Set.
It's a nice result.
Here's Barkley. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will power his way into the end zone. Will Shipley. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott on now for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Eagles move out on top, 14-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Justice Hill to return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
Ready, shut up!
In motion comes Andrews.
Get up.
A first down throw for Jackson. And here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly not for display that time.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. Marlon Humphrey, the man there to break that one up.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Set.
Here's a run. And he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Here's Elliott for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Eagles will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes Hill on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. In motion comes Andrews. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Knocked away. It's incomplete. Jay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Darius Slay. And the Eagles are going to have it just past their 25.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together.
73!
That was big time.
Set.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. Now he'll air one out. And he will dive into the end zone. 74 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. And the pistol. Jackson ready. He'll tuck it and take off. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Raven 1st down.
180. Set.
Off the play fake. Jackson. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Play action now. Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Forward. It's on.
To throw is Jackson. He'll try to run for it. He'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Jackson out of the pistol. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. The drive stays alive. They got 23 yards on fourth down. So inside the 20. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
Hold on.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Design run here with Jackson. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it. Able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Now a 3rd and 2. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Ravens. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here at the break.
And he'll go down back at the 4. Much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
No score zone right here. No score zone.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. 12 yards on the game, and it's good for a quick first down. Once again, it's Barkley. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. So, we've hit halftime, and it's the visitors, the Eagles, out on top. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return is Rodgers. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Hurts to the air on first down. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. Now he's free at the 35. And he will dive into the end zone. 73 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will extend this third quarter lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes Hill on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
Oh, yes, sir.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Bateman is the motion man. On play action, here's Jackson. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Darius Slay.
Wow, what this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth, he certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
Hey, 73,
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Great, set. No touch.
Now, Hurts. Caught by Saquon. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard.
Great, set. Yeti. Tiger Hornet. No touch.
Now Hurts. That'll be taken in by Falcon. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
DK Metcalf was the intended target. And they'll bring up 2nd and goal.
You can see the receiver. He's pleading his case to the refs. So from our perspective, Mike, I think it's pretty clear. He was not in bounds. I don't blame him for trying. If I was in his situation, I'm doing the exact same thing.
This one is caught by Dotson. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page. And when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, that's going to set up 4th down.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Who wants it more here? 4th and goal from the 1.
Phil King. No touch.
Here goes Hurts on the design run. And he will take it in himself. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. Greg, I wasn't so certain about leaving the offense out there, but they did, and it paid off with a touchdown.
And I love it, Mike. I think we're starting to see this more and more often in today's NFL. Take advantage of field position. Put the trust in your offense. It's exactly what their head coach does here and certainly pays off.
Here comes Hill on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Aguilar goes off in motion. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Tre'Davious White. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Well, pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there. Because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and there he goes.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
On the return is Rodgers. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Movement here, guys. Shut things down. Great. Sit.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
All right, Mike, now it's getting to the point where it's almost becoming borderline disrespectful. And despite having this big lead here in the second half, they continue to take shots downfield. They are not content with just running this clock out, shaking hands, and going off for the win. Truth be told, I think they're trying to embarrass him, and they're doing a pretty good job.
He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone,
and they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after the catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
2nd and 11.
Great. Set. Hey, Silver.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And Marlon Humphrey is there and he picks it up. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're on to you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And a short pickup, too, about the 42-yard.
T, ready? Let's go, let's go.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Alpha, sit on. 180. Sit on.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away. A good down and some incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. To complete less than half of your passing.
And he's just thrown ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. A big play for the defense to get on the board. Quarterback trying to keep that play going. Instead, sees it go back the other way.
And the quarterback's doing a nice job of keeping his eyes down the field, but he doesn't sense the pressure. And I think that pressure, Mike, is what caused that errant pass. And not only does it lead to the turnover, but it leads to the pick 6.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes Hill on the return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Take it to the half. Sit on.
Aguilar goes off in motion.
Sit on.
And he's out of bounds here. It's a big pickup at the end here of the 3rd quarter of play.
Shot.
In motion comes Andrews.
Right on.
From the gun, Jackson. Left side, caught by Andrews.
Hey, move.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Sit on.
2nd down, Jackson. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball down the field. You got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
And he'll take this forward only to about the 46-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Delta, set. Go Silver, ready? Delta.
Hurts working in the pistol. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Ready, set. Delta.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. Bateman is the motion man. Jackson now on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Bateman is the motion man. On third down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Zone at the end of a hard week's work. This little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight. But they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
He'll swing that out wide. And he's into the end zone again. It's the octopus. He's got the long run for 6 and punches in the 2. All 8 points for good measure. Give them credit, they are not mailing this one in. They're trying to get it back with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Good. Set. Delta.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
This takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off, but not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's first and 10.
Hey, 73. Delta.
Operating from the gun here first. And a good effort there defensively. It's tucked away and incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays. And these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and we got some big plays in their future.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they forced a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
trying to get himself upfield, and he cannot do it. Not back at the 2-yard line.
My turn.
What is it, deal?
Let's go. Hey! Hey, shut up!
Bateman is the motion man.
Shut up!
Out of his end zone, Jackson. A deep shot for Aguilar. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, anytime you decide you're going to air it out, backed up on your own goal line, the defense understands the risk. They understand the quarterback wants to get that ball out of his hand fast. They're going to take some chances, jump some routes. And they're lucky that wasn't a pick six, and instead just resulting in that turnover.
Great, set! Yo, touch it!
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Yo, touch it!
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Kyle, let's get it! Yo, touch!
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And the Eagles have a 1st and goal forthcoming. Takes this down to the 5-yard line.
Great, set! Yo, touch it!
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. Clock to stop with 35 seconds to go. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Sit on! What? Sit on!
Back to throw, Jackson. He'll drop this one down to Hill. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, Alpha, sit on! Sit on!
Jackson now. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take him back to the other side of midfield. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
13. Shut up!
Now Jackson. The pressure all over him. He goes down again. Now whistles and timeout. Go figure. Not sure the point of this. We can stop it. 4 seconds left in the game. One last shot now for Jackson. Now deep ball for Bateman.